Okay, so to recap where we were last time, the party had, I believe you just entered, well, you entered the caves to start things off. The session before you had fought the harpies, and you encountered a giant, a frost giant skeleton waiting in the midst, and after the party taking a good amount of time to test different theories they had about the visibility and the possibility of sneaking around said skeleton. Eventually, skeleton did end up waking. I believe when was it Gebetto moved across the ceiling, or across its line of vision, and then flew up to the ceiling. And the party spent a good amount of time attacking said skeleton, fearing for their lives at some points, as it hit really hard. Matra went down. Matra's now back up. Big Toon went down. Big Toon is now back up. And I think for the most part, everybody else was pretty okay then. I mean, Ebron didn't really have a lot of health, but he didn't have a lot of health to begin with, so it balances out.
I did some damage, though, until Arini one up all of us.
Yeah,
I wouldn't call that a one-up as much as Arini took charge of the ranks.
Yeah, Arini...
If I may ask, just how much overkill did she do?
It was a lot.
Like were we fairly close?
Oh yeah, no, it was overkill. Like, you guys, it was within its last, probably third to quarter health when she got a crit on her special ability she has because of the Nameless. So, yeah, channeling the power of the Nameless, she this time being conscious for it, conjured a beam of energy and destroyed the skeleton by pretty much turning a lot of it to dust. And there was a similar vibration that you had heard in Bryn Shander somewhere in the vicinity, but nowhere directly in front of you. Skeleton went down, and you were all pondering whether or not to go ahead, or to go back to Easthaven, or to just move out of the caves to take a rest. And eventually, as the party was standing there and talking, you heard a voice coming from the far back reaches of the cavern, where there is a figure, an older figure, which seems to be moving intestinal bits into a spinning cauldron. And you heard them call out to you, saying, "I can see you there, children." And
I was smelling some yummy stew.
Yeah, it smells like beef stew.
No, it's not yummy. It's not yummy.
and that's what we're going to pick up.
So, quick question.
The front five are the only ones that would hear that, right?
Aethros and I, do we see her?
Oh, I gotta end
or me, for that matter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Basically, Big Toon has walked in front of us. I'm about to prestidigitate your nose right now.
So this figure, I'm gonna just draw a little thing as to where they are, because I don't have a nice token to represent them.
I mean, you could put a cupcake token, and we could just think happy thoughts for this fight.
When she spoke, the front five are probably the only ones that heard her, or was it loud enough for even me to hear?
Please don't say magically amplified. Please don't say magically amplified.
It would be just the group of you who are directly in the front. It seems to be coming from a singular source in the back of the cavern. So Ebron would not have been able to hear that, neither would Matra. And who is Gebetto on? Just so I know. I can't remember.
Gebetto was flying around Gebetto. Or no, I think I had Gebetto on someone. Gebetto is now... I'm going to have Gebetto on me right now.
So he was on me during the fight.
Oh, he's on you? Cool.
Yeah.
Then he's just going to stay on you then.
I do remember that.
Sick. Yeah. I honestly did not remember. Thank you, though.
I guess as the party moved up, I would have probably moved up the Matra area, asked if she's okay, and still gonna be in the back with a arrow and the bow ready to fire.
That's fair. And yeah, Matra will be like, yeah, I'm fine. Just the giant caught me off guard, I suppose.
I think it caught us all off guard.
Guys, this food smells really yummy.
I prestidigitate. I don't even know if catnip.
It goes from smelling like beef stew to smelling like beef stew.
I prestidigitate like foul intestine smell of the Parrington right near your nose and force you to turn like no, do not. It's a trick.
Admiral Akbar, it's a trap!
It's a trap!
I don't know.
That
I'm
smells
sorry.
pretty
Dakota.
good.
I did
Aethos
not
would
get
chime in.
God damn it. No, Aethros. Yeah.
Do the same thing for him.
Do Aethros and I see her? Or it, them?
That blue thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would see
Okay.
this. You see them, but if you want to kind of gauge from this distance, like maybe more so of what they are, I'd say make a perception check. Anybody who's in line of sight. I'll even make one for Aethros for giggles.
Grab myself. Bloosh. I will take that.
Okay. Yeah, you see what looks like a hunched over, older, elderly woman of sorts. A little bit on the chunky side. Clothes look a bit ragged. And she's, her fingers, she's using one to kind of guide the entrails into the stew. The other one taking this large, like, metal rod or something underneath the surface, kind of spitting the stew around. You can come closer should you desire.
My desires are different than yours. Big Tune, please, if you go any closer, we're gonna have to not be nice. Not you and I, but like that creature and us.
Would you say I could fire off a shot from here, or is it too obstructed?
I mean, your thing is going through 3 walls.
Yeah, you've got two
Right,
major
but this is
corners
also
to get by.
this is also a 50-foot cave, and I don't know exactly where those curves are.
I would argue that you could try. This is usually where I'd say that the 1/2 and 3/4 cover rules applies, but with sharpshooter you negate that. I would say you'd be able to, yeah.
I put my palm on like Aethros's wrist and I go, "This is bad news bears. I will agree we probably should get close because we need to close this wound."
I don't. Here, I'll. If I may, I'll take a step closer so I can speak without shouting.
You see joy. I pull my mask down and you see serious joy on my face. Like, thank you for coming back. Oh my God.
But I'll just. Shouldn't we ask her where these fishermen are, if they know?
Big Tune, Katie, I love you. You're the best. You're literally the best. You're the best Leonin ever in the world. Like, honestly, I'm gonna write stories about it. They are in the cauldron, man. They're in the cauldron.
You don't know that? Have you seen fishermen entrails? I have not.
I don't hear the screams of fishermen. I can safely assume, friend. Come on, man. Like, there's sweat, beads of sweat coming off my forehead.
I'm saying we have to go shake their hand and ask them.
It's probably the spoon.
Spectacle.
No.
Oh.
No, we are not adding a spice of goblin to this cauldron. Okay. For sake of argument, and I look at Aethros.
Yeah.
And I'm asking specifically for his wise wisdom for this. Are you confident? I'm not making it any more complicated than me just saying, are you confident?
I'm always confident.
I love that. Can we take this creature down successfully?
Okay.
I feel like he's got a puzzled look on his face. I'm like, I added 4 more words than I should have.
Let's do a general. Okay, give me 1 second.
You make a wisdom check. I still have my hand on his wrist. I'm guiding you.
Well, he can guide himself too.
I know he can guide himself.
He would, you see him, like, almost visibly running some form of, thoughts through his head. His eyes kind of dart back and forth, and almost looks like at moments that he's talking to himself. You know what? Yeah. I think we could take him down. I got my hammer. It's never let me down before.
I take a deep breath. I look over my shoulder at Ebrin, and I go, "Okay, Eagle Eyes, just don't get hit." And I put my hands on Ebrin, or Bictune and Aethros, and I pat them on their thighs, and I go, "All right, boys, let's go make some noise." And I ready in action as soon as I see forward action in a violent manner from my team, directly the boys in front of me. I am popping off a firebolt.
Okay. So should they make hostile action toward Bictune or Aethros, that you will be popping off said firebolt?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and put on my shield.
Smart move.
Quick above table question. If I steady aim now, am I allowed next turn and use the advantage still or no?
Let me read steady aim.
I will do the same.
On the current turn, it specifies.
Oh, that's right. I forget you had all my other stuff.
Oh, your maneuvers and stuff?
Yeah, like he fixed everything, and I also have a daunting roar now that we had totally.
You've had this whole time that we've.
Yeah, like literally, remembered. Like since level 1, I've had this. And just kind of oops.
Right on.
It's kind of on brand for Big 2. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it makes sense.
The way you can do it.
Yeah. It makes total sense. Yeah. I don't know what to do now. I am scared. Confident but scared.
Well, why don't we go say hi? And I think Aethros would begin moving forward.
I am stuck to Aethros like glue.
Gotta fix this stupid token rotation.
I would probably tell Matra, like, hey, stick in the bag, just in case.
Holy shit. He's really close. God damn it.
Matra would nod in affirmation. And Irini would take up the rear as well. Still kind of shook up from her events.
Is it like kind of free movement at this point?
Yeah,
I would say like Aethros would probably be as far forward as he would move for the time being. Okay, but it would be, I would say you could.
Yeah, like, we're not like.
Yeah, we're not doing like sequential. You can move where you want to move to.
Yeah, being a little ouchies. Not take the lead for once.
Then I will move up alongside, and I will move next to Aethros.
I would probably be right here, steady aim, and I'm full cocked, ready to let an arrow fly.
Yeah, and as you have your arrow and such ready, and Ono kind of has his like incantation ready for a firebolt just in case. Oh, I'm assuming Bictune probably has his sword drawn. Aethros would have his hammer in hand.
Yeah.
You would see this elder-looking figure continuing she would like reach the end of like what she's throwing into the stew and like take her finger up to like taste test it. Could use more. Why so hostile, children?
The fishermen.
Yeah. Where are they? Have you seen them? Is that them? And I point at the cauldron.
4 fishermen did appear, but 4 fishermen are no longer here.
Oh, the revenge scheme.
You didn't answer the back half of my question.
She rhymed. She rhymed, Kitty.
Yes.
You're not very bright, are you?
Oh, that's rude. That's rude.
I can see in the dark.
Kitty has an intelligence of 16. right? I thought it was 16. Oh shit. Kitty's pretty smart. Kitty's read a book.
I have read a book, yes. That has gotten me from 10 to 11.
Dang, wow, I'm way off. Dang, everybody needs to read a book once a night. All right. You, no. Rhyme scheme aside, I feel rude not to ask your name in this situation, but you clearly there's blood and guts all over your floor.
Ingredients for a stew.
Oh, that's
Okay, but you're not answering the question. Please, can you answer the question?
Ben, to catch you up, I asked if you were confident. You said yes. I asked if we could take on. Yes, of course. Yeah, no. Dakota did it perfectly. We've moved forward. If you haven't clearly seen, we are
Hanging out.
It's bad. We're hanging out. It's bad news bears.
The blue dot is
Whatever
where
this
the
thing is
person
rhyming at us.
Is, yeah.
Ono's ready to action a firebolt. I've got an arrow ready for advantage.
Your hammer is in hand.
Big Tuna shielded up.
So it's singing at us?
No, she's currently rhyming at us.
Rhymed at
Yeah.
you, yeah.
It's a rap battle.
It's a rap battle, and I'm not about this sheep or cattle. Don't want to get rattled. Don't tittle tattle. Sorry, that's about it. Sorry, yeah.
You want answers about the fisherman, but what good will that bring you?
Oh, I'm pretty sure we know what's up with the fisherman. At this point, you are like bad. You exude gross evil, and I'm not even religious.
Right, but if the fishermen are there, then I mean, technically our quest is done. We don't have I'm not bringing back this soup.
What does the creature look like?
As of right now, they look like a older woman. I said, hunched over. She kind of has a wart on her nose. Nose is slightly elongated, dressed in like ragged type garbs. Like I said, one hand was originally feeding like intestinal into the what seems to be a cauldron in front of her, and then the other one was kind of stirring said cauldron with some form of metal object. You do see, it would be really Athros and Ono, who, since you got high perceptions, that there is looks like a small white bulb kind of just floating off and around this area of the cave.
What?
Do we have a name for this creature? Did it introduce itself?
I did ask politely. We did not know their name, so if they would feel free to address their name, that would be appropriate. And no, there's the glowing bulb.
That looks cool.
You can refer to me as Maud. Maud, M-A-U-D.
Hi, Maud, and I want to start walking towards her with my hand out like I want to shake her hand.
No, Athros, why? Bubby, no. Oh, you're sweet, little Bubby, no.
I know what he's going to do.
I'm
The
right behind.
second
I'm
she
literally
does
right
anything
I'm on top of
hostile,
you.
an arrow is flying at her.
Okay, so
My hand is outstretched.
I know what's going to happen.
there would be
I know what's gonna happen too. That's why I'm getting right up next to him.
there would be
Oh, can I say real quick? While I was next to Big Toon when we switched places from me to the front line, I have Gebetto on me now.
Okay, I'm gonna move him.
Thank you.
Dakota, can I ready in action without explaining what the action is? You know what I mean?
Can I put two and two together as to what it is?
Okay, cool.
Then I would say yes.
Alright, cool.
Are you about to Thundercats roar?
Let's see.
Maud would, with a grin on her face, extend her hand out as well.
Alright, so we're going to, like, shake each other's hand, right?
Yeah.
Last second, I want to take it back, but it's, like, too slow.
Okay, not what I thought was going to happen.
I want Ono and
Literally what I thought was going to happen.
I want Ono and Athros to both make it would be It would not be a perception. It'd be an investigation check, as you're super close to this person.
Of course, I'm going to.
And as she looks down as you pull your hand away. You're not very bright yourself. I can see this on you. You
Okay,
see, there's there's something weird about this person. It's almost as if like occasionally you see like a ripple in their form, but it doesn't seem to break.
So what you doing down here?
This is my home. This
Not
is where I reside.
real estate.
Is this where you want to die too?
Okay, I mean, that's more of a.
He yells across the cave as it echoes.
Don't
Not
worry,
particularly. But
What's
this could
the
be.
light bulb doing?
It's honestly just kind of floating around the room, not really taking any form of hostile action. It's about like I would say 25 feet up in the air.
I fly Gebetto right next to it.
Okay. Are you looking to perceive something from it? What are you looking to do?
I would like to make a better perception or investigation check through Gebetto.
Okay. I think that's possible.
I still can't click it, but he doesn't have a modifier or anything, so it's no big deal. And if I can't through Gebetto, it's no big deal. Because I think he falls under the familiar category.
I'd say you could make one through him. He uses your
My modifiers and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. So what is your for perception, what is your modifier for wisdom?
+4.
Okay.
I am proficient in it.
Good to know.
Would you like me to roll it, or are you going to roll it behind the screen?
Yeah, you can roll it, that's fine.
Sick, okay, cool. Bash. Whoosh.
So it seems to be like it's a little ball of energy, but unlike like the dancing lights that you've seen from Ibrin, this one seems to be alive or has at least some form of sentience.
Ooh, that's uncomfortable.
The fishermen are no longer here, children.
What's
you
that
have
in your
your
hand, then?
answer. Oh, I was adding ingredients to my stew. Smells
looks like-
wonderful, doesn't it?
I guess we'll have to be more direct. Are you responsible for the disappearance and plausibly murder of these fishermen? Yes or no?
If you're asking if I killed the fishermen, I did not.
Was it that big thing that we killed over there?
The sentry. Perhaps it was.
I think you're mispronouncing skeleton.
Oh, I know what I said.
Okay. I mean, people really. Okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm not even going to get.
Aethers, you know we can't walk away from her, right?
I mean, yeah, she's gonna die, right?
No, I know. 100%.
I would say at this point.
Aethers and I feel like do a cutaway and we just turn to each other.
There's a monologue, like Hamlet style.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel like at this
Yeah.
point I would say something to Owen. I'll be like, just, can I fire?
Just keep your knuckles ready and primed. This is an awkward conversation that at this point I'm more intrigued than anything.
I'm primed. I
So
already got
who's
the
your little
negative
light
5
friend?
in for sharpshooter. I got my button ready to hit advantage. Ebron is ready.
Nose bleeds a little bit. Huh? Oh god.
What does that mean?
What does it mean? What does advantage mean?
The number Mason, what do they?
I do not want to fight you.
No, I know.
But should it
that's
come to that, I am more than prepared. State your remaining business, or please leave my cavern, lest you become more food for the cauldron. And you see her face begin to be, get a little bit more angry, almost hostile.
I did super quick. I did want to do an insight check about her response to was she responsible for their death.
Okay, yeah, I'd say go for it.
Sick.
Yeah, me too.
Awesome.
Got it.
That's fair. You're both literally right there.
Womp.
Yeah.
Please get a 20. Oh, that's way better. Yes. Hell yeah.
Sorry, I didn't. Got better.
So, when
And no better.
she was not lying when she said that she isn't directly the one that killed him, and you have a feeling that while she directly didn't kill them, her saying that she wasn't maybe involved at all seems a bit false.
I'm gonna whisper to Spit. Spit, the second I fire, you're firing right after me at this. Got it?
Okay.
So,
Choose-
Maud, who's your little light friend back there?
Oh, merely something that keeps me company.
Is it your boyfriend?
I mean, that might be borderline rude, and I mean, we're hedging on walking into like extremely rude, but I mean, that may have been a presumptuous. Is that really your boyfriend?
Or are you single by chance?
Or is it? I mean, like, well, I guess yeah, labels are weird. Is that your partner?
These are terms that are foreign to me.
Like
Merely a
using-
companion, similar to your small friend who's been flying around in my caves.
Yes. The major difference, I would say, just scientifically purposes, not really offering any advantage. That thing is sentient, where my thing is very much a beautifully crafted machine. Not to pat myself on the back.
All right.
All right. Come on. There's a lot of rudeness in this cave.
I mean, I don't know any better.
I don't. Okay. What is our business? Okay. We're essentially tasked with trying to figure out the whereabouts of these fishermen. They are no longer within the realm of the living.
Correct.
And while you claim you are not directly responsible, I believe your pet out there was, and you reap the benefits of it. Nasty work. I don't like it. Aethros cannot conceive the understanding of where I'm about to go, but you're a piece of, pardon my language, poop. I'm sorry.
I know what they're about that.
Can I take your pretty pot with me?
Oh, we're dumping that over and taking it with us.
Okay.
So,
No, you're not eating it, Kitty. No, you cannot eat it.
No, not what I want to do. I just don't think it's necessary to bring the soup with us.
No, we're ditching the soup. We're bringing the pot though.
Yeah, that pot's gonna look really nice in our wagon. Our loading
Okay.
tank.
In the
Gonna
G-Wagon.
take up the whole fireplace area, the whole like fire area. I do love your thought process though. I love this.
Yeah.
But back to business. No, you're a bad person. Don't let Aethros don't let Aethros's adorableness distract you. You're a bad person.
perhaps.
You didn't even deny it that time.
What is there to deny? Honesty is the best policy.
You got that right for once.
On a weird offshoot, just this is for scientific purposes only. Human flesh, is that a different taste for hags or witches or whatever the heck you might be? Or is it like everyone says it's like ham?
And she would chuckle to your response. I'll leave that to your imagination.
I see, like, again, the roundabouts. you're like a circle in a town with a fountain in the middle of it.
Don't worry, I'll taste some and I'll let you know.
No, Kitty, no. That's wrong on weird levels.
She would look to Bigtoon.
Listen,
I
it's
like
already
that one.
made. I can't unmake it.
I mean,
Like we can't put the pieces back together.
no, I mean, we can unlife her just like we can undo this nonsense.
I get that, but that doesn't change the soup. It's good soup.
You cannot
As-
undo that which has already been done.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
As-
Like, if it's there,
As my guy is ready to fire, now I have Spit ready to fire. I guess I would whisper up to Matra. As an unbiased party, what are your thoughts on this?
I don't really want to be here, if I'm being honest.
That's fair.
That's 100%
She's like,
fair.
coated in like blood from like the axe that came down. Her white clothes, kind of tainted red. I am.
I'm gonna be honest.
Prestidigitated and mended her clothing.
She's just sitting there thinking like, why am I such a yes person? Why did I not like stand up for myself and say no, I'm not coming with you?
Right, and I definitely would have cleaned her up because I don't need her to walk around in her trauma.
Yeah, her saying I don't want to be here, I figure Ibrahim would probably just look to the left and down and be like, all right, I set the bar too low on that one. That's on me.
That's on me. That's me. That's my fault. I look at
Oh
you,
no, are we
Aethros.
killing this thing or not?
I'm looking at Aethros, and we're about to make a decision here. Aethros, I look at you. My mask is down. You have full read of my expressions. I'm asking you to use your bountiful amounts of wisdom and read the look on my face. Is this go time?
I look at you, completely blank face, no expressions at all. You can't tell a thing.
Yep.
I look back at Ebron. I give him a thumbs up.
100%.
Sharpshooter.
Blast him.
Wait, did she move?
She stepped while you were talking.
That's fine.
17's going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage there, even.
Within 5 feet, still sneak attack.
I don't think she could be.
No, she moved while they were talking, so you would not be
Okay.
sneak attack damage.
So just plus 10 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 10.
Well.
And then as soon as I fired, Spit would have fired too.
I'm taking care of him right now.
Nat 20.
Thank God for that plus 10.
I think he actually had like a lightning javelin, right, that he was throwing at her?
Oh, you're so funny. Yeah, so both Ebron and Spit managed to hit this creature with like 2 sets of powerful arrow attacks, and you see its the illusion of its form begins to disappear, revealing.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, Lord.
Oh god.
Ew, you're ugly.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's you're not a very attractive person, and I don't really mean to judge or anything. I have no
You
bias.
weren't attractive beforehand, and now you're even more ugly.
Can I try to do my action before we get into the thick of things, or no?
You know what? Yes. But
Oh, Lord.
everybody who's in that range will have to make a saving throw for me.
Oh! I'm just out of it!
Ah!
Oh.
Crap. That's
Where am
fine.
I? Where am I? Oh, good Lord. What is going on?
Rolling a shitload of dice.
Okay, so that wasn't just like, okay.
Oh,
Did
that's the
my- oh,
damage that we're all gonna take.
Yeah, for
I was
real.
wondering what mine was.
Whoa.
If you have advantage on your saving throws, you can go ahead and roll those for charms.
Okay, cool. Thank you. It was a wisdom one, right? Yeah.
So Irini would also get it.
Why does it say everyone succeed? That doesn't make any sense.
I got a 13. I don't
Yeah,
know what
you
the-
make sense, but a 4 definitely does not succeed.
No. Not any better.
Oh, it's because it doesn't actually have the formula set there. Okay, that's cool.
EC 0. Great, we all passed.
Yeah. Yeah, the save was actually -4.
Yeah.
Nuts to you! I was already afraid, lady.
Yeah. But if you would have failed it, you would have gained 20 health.
Hold the phone. Big Tune has advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
Do I?
No, I thought. Oh wait, no. I get it. Never mind. Ignore me.
I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think. Yes, I do.
Alright, so it'll be. Aethros, you don't have advantage on charms.
No, I do not.
Okay. So it'd be Aethros. Irini got a 20, so she's fine. Aethros, Big Tune, Matra, Spit, and Ibram was conveniently just out of range. All of you. So the Aethros. Okay, hold on, I gotta get rid of all these freaking ridicules. There's so many on my screen right now. Okay, so Aethros. All of you who are affected are currently frightened.
Ew. So I didn't make the save, right? That's what you were saying?
You
I had a
did
15.
not. Oh, wait, yeah,
Okay.
you did.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did?
But it's weird because on my screen here it says you have 4, so I was confused. That's why I thought you might have had
I
advantage.
thought
Oh.
you said I did make the save.
I think.
That's weird.
No, anybody who had a 15 or lower.
Okay, 15. Okay.
Not 15 or
Yeah,
lower, sorry. Meets beats, it'd be 14 or lower.
Okay,
Did not succeed.
failed it.
Okay.
So, oh no. So sorry for the confusion.
No worries.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
What?
Oh dear lord, so many of you. You're gonna be the best time ever. I mean, what? Okay.
Wait. Wait. Am I frightened?
Okay, so I'm confused. Because you had, when you rolled for me, it says that you rolled a 4. But you
Oh, that's
also
weird.
rolled again for a 15.
Yeah. So I wonder, because I don't see my first one on the thing.
I'm just
So
gonna,
I don't.
I'm just gonna go with the second one then.
Was your first roll your own roll that you were going to do for your ready to action?
No, I never. Like, I don't even see like
For sake
another
of
roll.
simplicity, that's okay. I have it. It's a hidden roll. That's why.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say for the sake of it, we'll just give you the non-frightened.
sweet.
Out of fear. Okay, so all 4 of you are currently frightened. I would say Big Tune, if you wanted to do your thing at this point, you could do it before it would have taken place officially. So you need to roll me that check.
Yep. There. Private GM.
No.
Okay. I almost couldn't see it on my die. I was like, wait, was that a...
As
Okay.
you,
All right.
so it'd be Spit and Matra, and honestly probably Ibran. You would catch the tail end of it too, as you hear Big Tune uttering some things to himself, and
Wow.
kind of looks like he's going crazy.
Still wildly flailing my
Still probably
arms.
flailing his arms about.
Just
Wacky waving,
Are you okay?
Leon and our man person.
What are you doing?
nothing.
What was
Don't worry
that?
about it. Don't worry
What's
about
she
it.
doing to you?
Nothing. What? No, it's okay. I'm not doing anything. What? Nothing.
This sea witch has got a possession over Kitty. Everybody run!
Everything is not okay.
Cool. We're good. We're good. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That just makes you worry more about it.
All right, I want everybody
You-
to roll for initiative.
You suck.
Gotta change music now.
Let me guess. 2.
Nat 20. Nat 20. Nat 20. I'll take a 14.
Oh yeah, this will be the one time that I do great. Of course. Of course. The one time I had. Okay. All right.
So your
whatever.
rolls aren't showing on the board anymore, or are you not public?
Oh, I was private GM for the one. I tried to change it, but it did not do it. But
I'd say I don't get advantage in this situation for initiative roll, right?
You do not have the ability to get advantage on your initiative roll.
yeah, it's typically only like a feat or a class ability.
Yeah, I go.
Just wanted to double check.
I said it too high. It's supposed to be a 26.
Okay.
What's going on over there?
I got really worried for a second. I'm like,
You
holy
just
shit,
disregard that number. That's fine.
Okay.
He rolled a 47.
Guys, we are fucked.
It should be higher.
Right. Oops.
All right, guys, we are fighting a god right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, technically, you always are, but that's besides the point.
Ah,
Okay.
got him.
So our little fuzzy friend up on the top, the ball of light, is actually going to. It's going to move. Oop, that's the wrong character. It's going to move there, and going to hold an action, or I guess to all of you just kind of hang out. And that'll be its turn, which will bring us to our hag friend. It's going to look at its current people it has frightened.
Oh, good.
Ew, you're ugly. Like, really ugly.
Okay, it is going to. Let me see what kind of thing it is. Oh, that's.
And you didn't
wonderful.
very good at initiative. No. Yeah.
Did Spidovan roll his initiative?
He did. Wait, no.
Okay.
Shoot, he. Oh yeah, he did. No, he did not. Now he did.
Hmm?
Let's go, Spit.
Nope. Or now you are, yeah.
Let's go, Spit.
Spit was like the plus 87 on his roll.
Yo, for real.
Okay.
Spit is god tier.
He is going to. Hag is going to turn. And not turn Spit. That was the wrong person. Seeing the people that she has frightened, she's going to turn to. Probably. Honestly, Spit. Is he within her range?
That's
She is not. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. She is going to not do Spit because Spit is outside of her range, and she's going to target. Oh no.
Good. Bring it to me. I want it.
She's going to use an ability. The trick is to not target yourself.
Yeah, that usually helps. Although, I mean, if you want to do it this time, that's fine.
Alright.
This is a magical effect, right? So it would be just a flat roll, not with disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay. I'll take that.
Okay. I'm gonna make that one public because for some reason it still kept it hidden. Yeah, so you would see as she glares at you, you feel this overwhelming sense of dread for a moment, but you're kind of able to brush it off as your attunement with the arcane and your overall feeling of confidence seems to overpower the situation.
Was that glare hostile?
Yes.
So then my ready to action would pop off?
I believe your specific words were to the people in the front line, which would have been Athros and Victoon. But if you want to be specific, if you want to be, yeah,
I will
it's
not
fine.
be pedantic. We can continue. I have
I'm
no
so-
problem. We have plenty of time to be pedantic later. It's fine.
Yeah.
She
Or
will.
we'll all be dead.
Yeah, either way.
One of the two.
Seeing her ability not taking effect the way she would like it to, she'll turn her head back towards the bodies that are on the floor, and you see her kind of bite one of her fingers, and blood begin to pour out in the form of a vapor. The vapor makes its way to the 4 bodies that are on the floor, and you see one by one they begin to animate.
Oh god.
I don't like this.
That's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah,
And
it's not cool.
I gotta roll their initiative. Wow, they are awful. Okay. And that will be her turn, unfortunately. Which will bring us to Spit, who is scared.
Where are these?
You might not be able
people?
to. You might not be able to see them from your distance right now. They're on top of the bodies. In the back.
Okay,
In the
'cause
back
I was like,
corner.
I see 2 red ones here, but I don't see the other 2. Gotcha.
Alright, kill the hag.
Yeah.
Um,
Kill the bitch.
Spit, seeing her and seeing the bodies rising, felt better about taking his chances at one of the other bodies to try to knock it back down. So he's gonna fire off a shot with his short bow.
He's so frightened he can't aim at the hag.
Well, it'd be disadvantage anyway. So he's like,
Oh,
yeah.
he'd rather use his. He's using his newfound intellect to hit something he know he's not afraid of. All right, as he takes a good hit, it lodges itself in the rib cage of the skeleton as it continues to rise and stand up and grab one of the weapons that the fisherman kind of had on their person. That'll be Spit's turn as he can't move forward. Which will bring us to skeleton number 1.
No.
You say they're awful, but yet they're still going before us.
Yeah, like they still went before Matra and Bictune, so.
Skeleton's gonna run up to Athro.
And he trips because his sneakers aren't tied.
No, he's just not used to having skeletal legs.
Yeah.
He's used to muscles.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. How are
Already
his
just didn't
athletics
quite
right
there
now?
yet.
It's gonna make an attack against you, but you have such a crazy AC that it like hits your armor and it doesn't even like do anything serious. You kind of just shrug it off like it's nothing.
I don't even realize that he hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Don't doubt that turtle
Kiss but the
shell.
wind. And that'll be skeleton number 1's turn,
Help you if you dent that turtle shell.
which will bring us to Matra, who is also afraid of the hag. So she's going to follow Spit's suit and fire off a shot at the skeleton down below. Seeing as Spit has some newfound wisdom, that seems like a decent idea. You see her conjure this bolt of arcane energy as it fires forward. It should hit. And you see the skeleton that had just now risen and like begun to move. It gets blown into bones and is immediately taken down. And people around her, so it'd be like Bictune and Irini and Spit, you would see like a small grin kind of come over her face as she's feeling a little bit better.
You're already doing better than your sister.
That's fair. Which will bring us to Bictune.
I don't
That's
recall Ina making a kill first shot. Sorry, I just don't.
So, if I'm only seeing like half of this token, is that like, would that be like any sort of cover? Would I have to move to get better view?
For what now? I'm sorry, I missed that.
This other one of these other skeletons, I can only see like portions of the tokens. Is that like a bit of cover? Is that like cover or?
Yeah, I would say that we would count that as probably half cover right now.
All right, then I will move up a skosh. I want to try again. Towards it's the one that it's like there.
Okay. So I would like you to make a check for me.
Yep. Switch back to Pervit. Now eventually I'll get it.
Unfortunately, you still rabble off utter nonsense. You feel you're getting closer, but you
Kitty may
don't know.
Kitty's having a seizure.
Yeah.
And after I'm done spouting off nonsense words, it's just a string of obscenities. Just directed at myself.
Okay, now it might be Tourette's.
Is it common or in Leonin?
Probably a little bit of both.
So what would be the like fantasy equivalent of Spanglish? Is like Leonamomen? Leonamomen, yes.
Just seeing if
Come on in.
Yeah, no, I ain't got jack diddly nothing else. All right, yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Love it.
Still, don't like you guys.
Yeah.
You can't save a reaction or anything.
No. I effectively took my action there.
Yeah, his check counted towards his action.
Gotcha.
That'll bring us to Ono.
Oh no, indeed. Okay. Can I forgot how to pick. Can I do this movement around the light bulb, the dancing light bulb, and not incur attack of opportunity?
Yes, because it is 25 feet up in the air.
Okay, so well, yeah, that's right. He's still flying. Okay, so it's sick.
You could
okay,
go
cool.
straight underneath it, and it still wouldn't get an attack against you.
Sick. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm going to move over yonder. And I will make I'm gonna make a firebolt attack with disadvantage, right?
You're aiming at the hag?
Yes.
Then yes.
Sorry, let me target her real quick. Firebolt. Bloosh. Disadvantage.
Yeah, as you fire off your attack, that feeling of dread, this time being a little bit different, once again, kind of like the feeling you've had since she kind of revealed her form, kind of takes like, you second guess yourself, and your attack kind of whizzes by, hitting the wall behind her.
Fair. It's still not. Damn. I'm not fully out. I still have a little bit of movement left, if you'll let me, because I really wanted to move to 30 feet away from her.
Are you on your stilt right now? Because you are.
No, I'm on feet. I'm on feet.
Roll
terrain.
So, what was that?
Is this weird terrain or something?
No, but gnomes only usually have 25 feet of movement.
Oh, did I do?
Your stilts give you an extra 5 feet of movement, so you move like a normal person.
Yeah, I think I only moved 5, 10, 15 feet.
Oh, no, you're fine then, yeah. You can move as far as you need to.
Sweet. So then, yeah, I'm going to move the rest of get 30-ish. Right. And then Gebetto is going to do, for my bonus action.
Okay.
My bonus action, Gebetto is going to do Force Strike against her, and Gebetto shouldn't be apt to the fear condition, or frightened condition?
Correct.
Sick. Okay. Did anything pop up when I hit the attack button? No.
I did not see anything appear.
It has blanked out both my attack. It won't let me. Hold on, try it again. Nothing. Dang it. Okay.
Interesting.
I will just do, what is it? Roll. Slash roll or roll slash?
Slash roll.
1d4 plus my proficiency bonus. Where's the muscle 2? Sorry. That's 2. Yay! Oh wait, no, I gotta roll a d20. Fuck. Alright, that's damage, sorry.
It should be a 1d20 plus 4 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. D20. Not 100 d20s. Sorry, I don't have the formulas, guys. What's it? D20 plus 4? All that work for nothing. That's cool. It's okay. Yeah, you've never done anything before, Gebetto.
That's a ranged attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move Gebetto back. Yeah. So Gebetto, like, you see him like almost like conjure this almost like arcane energy into himself and tries to fire it off, but the hag is able to dodge out of the way of it. Doesn't seem to have any reactions to it, though, as he is, in fact, a construct.
No worries. Literally just first shot. Good job, bud. And that's my turn. Movement, bonus action, action. What's that freaking light bulb doing?
Drinking a smoothie.
How very Nick
bring
Fury.
us to our next skeleton, which is going to move up. Ooh, not as great of odds. It's gonna move up to Big Tune.
Don't do that. He's not a dog. He doesn't like bones.
This is okay. This is okay.
This is okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Attack you with his short sword. And you, with your shield up, are going to be able to kind of deflect that out of the way, as the attack doesn't make purchase. But it's it like kind of groans towards you, and it smells god awful.
If he misses, then I'm going to use one of my maneuvers, the riposte,
Let's go.
to make an attack right to the back at him.
That is within your power.
Please turn this thing to dust, kitty.
Standard. No, attack. There we go. Right?
Don't forget to target him.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Great move, huh?
Okay.
Oof! I really didn't like the smell of him.
Unfortunately, yeah, the overwhelming odor of this creature, and now the lack of a beef stew odor and more of a, boiling flesh odor hitting the room with the illusion being dropped, causes you to miss your attack, unfortunately.
It stinks in here.
All right. That'll bring us to Ebrin.
Great.
Just to clarify one thing,
Ye.
I can steady aim and sharpshooter on the same round, because steady aim is a bonus action, and sharpshooter is a feature, correct?
Correct.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Attack. I'm aiming at the hag.
Fair.
Short bow. Attack. -5 advantage.
As you fire off your arrow, it ricochets off the wall, but it does not make purchase on the hag. As it misses.
Oh.
Anything else you can do on your turn, sir?
No, steady aim. Can't do that. That would be the end of my turn.
Okay, that'll bring us to Aethros.
Well, seeing this little the scary woman in front of me, I'm going to use my Twilight Blessing.
Gift that keeps on giving.
Oh my gosh, I'm still in it.
Nice.
So it's at the end of a creature's turn, including mine. I can grant it either temporary hit points, or I can end a charm or frightened effect. So I'm gonna go to the end of my turn. I'm not gonna use my bonus action or move action, and I'm just going to end the frightened effect on myself.
Okay. Okay.
Does that end it for Ono as well, or just you?
No. So on each person's turn, I can choose one of those two effects to grant to them.
Oh, okay.
On the end of my turn, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. And you are, So the frightened condition that's on you is currently ended, as you conjure this dim hemisphere of darkness around the area. Even like the orb up in the air shines significantly dimmer now, as you've engulfed this whole area.
Yeah, you're not so scary when we can't see you. Can't see how ugly you are.
Oh, you ugly.
And that's fair. Anything else, or is that pretty much it?
That's it.
Okay. That'll bring us to Irini, who is not frightened. What does she have in her spellbook?
Crits. She's got a level 9 crit spell.
She can do that beam thing again, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Just straight through the skeleton in front of her.
Uses Mass Cure Wounds.
She can use it up to 4 times her current player level, right?
No.
No, it's
Mass
actually
Cure
5
Wounds,
times
right?
player level.
Yeah. Eat of it.
Yeah, there's something I just gotta verify quick.
Arctic
Okay, they do
inspiration.
not count as humanoid. That's interesting.
I was gonna say, if you need any assistance with any roleplay or decisions, she is 3 feet to my right.
I think what she would do is she would she'd use vicious mockery. So she would utter out I don't know, what's that freaking song? Is it
UGL.
yeah, that song. I cannot for the life of me think of what it's called though, or who it's
You
by.
ugly. Yeah, you ugly.
She would recite some of those lyrics and cast out vicious mockery. At said hey. Alright, and she takes 8? Oh, takes 4 damage.
Oh.
And it's already been
80.
taken off. Awesome.
Jesus.
As she, you see, like, she utters out this, like, insult at the creature, and the creature kind of, like, cringes as it, takes psychic damage. That's freaking awesome. And that'll bring us to our final skeleton.
Sure, she doesn't want to go in the ice sphere of darkness.
Yeah, she'd probably move in.
Yeah, she knows its comforting effects.
She's seen its effects before. She would move just into range.
Okay. So then, I get to choose what effect
Yep.
she gets. A D6 plus my cleric level, so D6 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Okay. So, go.
Or if you want me to roll that, or
If you want to roll it, you can. That's totally fine.
Put that stank on it.
Probably better when the player does it anyway.
Okay.
6. Okay. Good to know. Irini feels buffed.
Because the Rainey's a
buffed and buff.
That'll bring us back to the Will-O-Wisp.
Oh, that freaking light bulb is a will-o-wisp?
Yeah.
You bastard.
Yeah.
You bastard.
It is going. Oh, okay, got you. Let's see, who is nearby? Athros is nearby. But what's even more nearby is Gebetto.
Geppetto.
It is probably going to attack Gebetto.
That's cool. That's alright. That's alright. Gebetto's, agile.
And you can rebuild.
Totally can rebuild it. Not a big deal.
But unfortunately, it's like fires off this shocking type attack, and as it does so, Gebetto's its little wings fluttering because it's in an insect-like form right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like a cricketish kind of.
Yeah, Gebetto's kind of able to like dodge out of the way as he's kind of like prepared for the bolt that's coming towards him, and it misses.
Yeah.
Crit fail. Okay. That'll bring us to our Hag again.
Just skip her turn.
Our Hag. Okay, it's on people who are frightened. And I think she would do it. She would move forward and try to hit Ona with it again. Yeah, she would do that thing. And okay. You don't realize how much targeting you have to do until you do it yourself. Okay. Whoop. And Ona, you are able to once again stave off this attack that she does.
I'm scared of you already. Leave me alone.
Let's see. She would move one step, I think, closer to Aethros, and make one attack with her claws against him. She like lets out this like roar of gross fury. But unfortunately, once again, like she goes in to like attack him, and as her fingers like like hit up against his armor, they kind of like curl inward a little bit as like he is freaking impenetrable, man. I mean, what?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you remember the vicious mockery. She would have had disadvantage.
Okay, well, let's see if she crit fails.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, she would have. She just would have missed you. She wouldn't have crit failed.
Okay.
Okay, that'll bring us to Spit, who is not inside the sphere. Has Fit encountered the sphere before? Does anybody remember?
No. I don't. Oh, wait. Hold on. No, I don't think so.
When
For RP6, I would say no.
fighting the what was the thing that made a molder?
Ghost.
I used it in that battle.
Oh, you did. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to say that he'll use his best judgment, and seeing that Big Toon and like Arini moving into the sphere, it seems like it's not a bad thing. He would move up, and he's going to pull out a short sword and begin attacking the skeleton.
Oh my God, Spit! You're whipping out a short sword. You beast.
Sorry, a scimitar.
Even cooler.
Which is gonna hit.
Spit's the coolest person in the party.
Yeah.
He takes like a huge. The skeleton takes a huge chunk of damage as Spit's scimitar cleaves like across the ribcage, kind of breaking some of the pieces off from like decay. As he feels very confident standing next to Big Toon. Oh wait, he actually gets advantage in that because of pack tactic.
Yes. Spit is literally the best of us.
But still, he rolled a 19 and a 20, so it didn't matter.
Let's go, Spit.
Well, good for him.
Great fish and Spit.
Yeah, so that'll bring us to our... Oh, wait, no, he can't move there because he can't actively move closer to the hag. Because he's a frightened baby. I'm going to just retcon...
Could he occupy the same... Could he occupy the same space as Arini and still do the same thing? Or would you still count that as moving
It would
towards?
still count as moving towards the hag. Okay, well, I'm going to just... Because his modifiers are the same and the damage is the same, we're going to say that he fired off another shot from his bow. You all remember him firing off a shot from his bow instead of moving close.
Sure.
That has the wrong creep.
Yes.
Because Spit is a scaredy baby, but it is okay. We love him.
Spit is a beast. Okay. He's a beast.
And that'll bring us to Skeleton, who's by Aethros, who's once again going to try and make an attack against him. With a short sword. Ah, finally.
I don't know if that's where the hag is supposed to.
A 22 is going to hit. Aethros or Ono, do either of you plan to use a reaction for Silvery Barbs?
I am out of spell slots.
No.
Okay.
I can dig it. Just a skeleton, right?
But
As you take 5 damage, which should have automatically got taken off. Okay. And that's all he's going to do. Aethros, you smell this gross-ass skeleton behind you. It does not smell very pleasant, as it was recently pulled from a opened corpse.
Still smells better than the hag.
That is fair. Hag reeks. Matra is going to. What does she have? She has a lot of decent spells, but most of them are utility. Okay, she's going to once again fire off an arcane blast at this skeleton in front of Big Toon to kind of free him up to maybe run in and do some damage. Although he isn't sure what he's doing with his hands currently.
No, he's still very angry about it too.
I just want to do the thing.
As she does a singular point of damage to the skeleton, her blast not being as strong as before. She seems just kind of paranoid with the hag in the room. That'll be. She actually might take a couple steps back.
It's okay, Matra. Many picks chip away at the ice.
And that'll be.
Just don't fall through it.
Which will bring us to Big Toon.
Okay, I don't know how this.
Can he do the thing he's been trying to with advantage? Because he's got somebody on the flank now.
So the
No.
thing, yeah.
So
it's
in my best interest to do it right now. Is the best way I can ask you that.
Not necessarily, because what you're wanting to do usually requires a person to be about 10 feet or farther away.
Okay. Yep. That's what I thought. Just wanted to make sure. So I'm just gonna hopefully bring the proverbial hammer, the real sword down on the skeleton.
Bane on. We'll bane on him. Hurt him.
Okay. Make sure I was still targeting. Boy, the rolls aren't doing so hot for me.
Not doing too hot for anybody today, for the most part.
Actually,
Is there like a dice jail add-on we can put into this?
I'll look into it.
Like, I'm about to for real throw my dice into dice jail, and they're digital. The fuck.
You could just change their appearance, and it'd be like you had new dice.
Oh man, you know what? Might actually happen this game.
So I'm gonna save my last superiority die, but I will attempt, since it's a bonus action, my Ding Roar.
Okay.
Okay, good. It is creatures of my choice. I'm glad. Yes.
Good. I am Big Toon. Hear me roar.
Ooh, and it fails.
Let's go.
As the skeleton is now frightened of Big Toon. Hearing this mighty roar that he lets out from the inner workings of his diaphragm.
Yeah, are you guys shocked at the fact that I actually roared for once?
What was that?
It like echoes throughout this entire cave. 10 out of 10. Alright. So it is currently frightened of you. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I guess take advantage of the Ben's thing. Aetheros's.
So I'll give you I'll roll it.
Yeah.
You temporary hit points.
Oh, no. Do I have it? I do have it. Okay, cool. And that's gonna be it then.
Which will bring us back to Ona.
Oh no, indeed. Okay. Rinse and repeat. Firebolt. And Gebetto's strike. So.
Okay.
Wink. Oh, I got a target again. Come on, I thought I had a target. Yeah. Burp. I did. Oh no, did I? Yeah, I did. Burp. Firebolt.
There you go.
Smash attack. Disadvantage still, right?
Correct, because you are
not,
still frightened.
there. Wappa.
And that is once again gonna whiz past this this hag who is engaged in combat with Ono. Kind of whiffs off to the side.
That's fine. You're terrible. I don't really like you. Get her, Gebetto. And please hit.
That is gonna hit.
Let's go, Gebetto, finally. With a little damage.
Okay, so Geppetto conjures some arcane power within itself. I like to envision it as like it generates it from within its body. Just fires it out like Iron Man style or something.
So in the very similar fashion, it kind of adopts. So Geppetto's very much like a cricket in this fashion, but its body adopts very much like a hornet stance in this this moment. And from its like thorax part, not from its chest. The chest is super sick, but yeah, that's where its gem is. It makes more sense, of course. So we're retconning. It comes from its chest. Yeah, and yeah, it's very much like it looks like a hot nail that flies.
Okay. And it kind of like jabs the hag like in the side of the neck for like a moment before it dissipates, chipping away at some of its health as it makes a purchase.
Good job, Geppetto! First strike! I'm gonna take a note!
And Geppetto doesn't respond because he is a construct.
Perfect. Exactly.
Alright. The skeleton.
Oh, wait. On the end of his turn, I'm going to end his frightened. And then, can I also give temporary hit points to Geppetto? If he has hit points? He's a target?
Geppetto does have hit points, but...
That's a great question.
It is a good question, but this is really this is kind of up to you, God, because I can only mend Geppetto. Geppetto cannot take any other form of healing magic, at least unless God wants to say something different. But it is.
I'm gonna say that he is unable to be affected by outside sources of magic, like
the dark,
like healing purposes, because technically temporary HP does still count as a form of healing. Whether or not you like to look at it as such. I would argue that he couldn't be affected by it.
Okay.
I would also argue that Ono could probably create a way by tinkering to allow him to be able to be affected by it.
I'm working on it. I'm negotiating my life path.
So the skeleton, who is by Big Tune, seeing this roar in its face after letting out this like groan of gross energy, is not going to attack him, and instead is going to attack Irini.
Damn it. I was hoping he'd just run away.
Not cool, dude. Not cool.
Yeah, there's still someone within range.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just was hoping. I was literally like my lips were forming. Opportunity.
Yeah, please, opportunity.
Okay. He is going to, as he swings his sword down at Irini like looks, and it like it's almost as if the skeleton is like doing it such in slow motion as its like bones are like having a hard time moving. It rolled a crit fail. And seeing as it's not able to do much of anything, what is it still has 6 intelligence. It's Aethros levels of intelligence here.
Hey, take it
Pretty smart.
It's going to take its chances and begin to run away. And
So
before it runs, as it's running away, you would have an opportunity attack, and technically so would Irini.
Sweet. I
You'll
will
do yours
use
first.
my sword.
Redeem yourself from your whiff earlier.
I hope so. Maybe I'm feeling better now.
There you go.
I sure am.
Let's
Enough
go.
damage.
Oh, son of a...
Yes.
Close to where I was ready. So one-handed damage is just the standard damage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
There you go. As you the skeleton begins to make its move to run away, you bring flare glimmer around, and you see the radiant and burning energy catch like the skeleton down the torso, and it just immediately falls into bones as it is deity dead.
Sweet.
And Irini kind of looks at you and gives like an affirmative nod.
No prob.
Which will bring us to Eager.
Ebron would have his... It would be cocked. Just for clarification, I would have it and sneak attack damage Due to Aethros being within 5 feet, correct?
Due to Aethros and technically Gebetto would also be close enough to give you that sneak attack, yeah. Unless Gebetto was 25 feet in the air, but I...
Nope, Gebetto is like flying head level.
Okay, then yeah, both of them would give you the qualifications for sneak attack advantage.
What? And advantage? Okay.
Yeah, because rogues are special.
After failing my last sharpshooter, I think Ibran would just want to hit it. So short bow, attack, advantage.
All right. As you once again continue to fire off your arrows, you kind of as you fire your arrow offward, Aethros kind of steps in the line of your arrow and it kind of bounces off of his armor and it misses off to the side as your attack does not make purchase with its AC.
My guy is probably visibly frustrated now. Can I occupy the same space? You know what? I'll just go. I'll go right there to get an effect of Ben's ability.
Okay.
So that's under your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so then I'll give you the healing benefits. 10 hit points. Temporary hit points.
All right.
I will take it either way.
Getting progressively better with each roll.
That's true. And that's going to bring us to Aethros once again.
What do I want to do?
You are one of the few people with many options.
Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like there's almost too many options. I'm just gonna swing at the hag with my hammer. Just go for an attack.
Gotta love the basics.
Yeah. See how this goes.
Go for it.
Is it not? Oh, I double clicked on the target.
There you go.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, someone finally hit.
Let's go.
Go ahead,
Finally.
yeah. As you
No one's hit the hag since Spit and I preemptively striked, have they?
Arini hit it with Vicious Mockery, but that was it.
Right. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll for damage as you kind of like prep your hammer and bring it down. Ooh.
Just right on the wart on her nose.
Yes.
And you just, like,
Ew, it's
smack her in
ugly.
Smack her in the face with the hammer
Yeah.
as
We'll clean it.
she kind of reels back in the pain. You see this big red spot forming on her blue skin. Turned almost purple in color, I guess you should say, because her skin's blue. Purple welt.
Yeah. Then I'm not going to move, and my turn, I'll give myself temporary hit points. So, 8 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it for me.
I'm gonna bring us to Arini. Arini is going to what weapons does she have? She does have a longsword.
Yes,
She also
she
has
does.
horns.
I enchanted it with power word kill.
Of course she did. Let's see. She does have a better dexterity though. No, she would use the longsword.
Already
Versus
hand.
versus what, like a short bow?
Yeah, because she has a longsword and a dagger. That's 2 weapons that she has on her. She doesn't have a ranged weapon. Nothing wrong with that, but still. She would run up to the skeleton that's kind of pestering Aethros, and I think she would use her longsword to try and chip away at it. But unfortunately that's gonna miss.
Sounds about right. Not
It's
used to
okay.
using it.
How much inspiration does she have left? Oh my gosh, she has plenty. She's gonna inspire. How far do they have? 60 feet. 60 feet. She's going to inspire. Oh no. Be like, come on, buddy, you can do it.
Hell yeah. Thank you.
Alright. And that'll be her turn. Which will bring us to the last skeleton. Oop, actually, I think I missed them last time. We're gonna pretend that that skeleton just rose up. Since I missed. Skeleton seeing Rini run past would run up to her, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, on that her turn, I was going to do the...
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you gotta do that yet.
I was going to say... I totally forgot about that one, too, because that would have been within my 10 feet, but just like you forgetting about its turn, we'll forget about my roar. Only fair.
Alright. If you want to do the HP, that's fine. Okay. So she was at 6, so she'll be up to 7 temporary HP now. Okay.
Yeah, there's a chance she could have had less.
It is true. Skeleton is going to make an attack against Irene.
Go. Go.
A 17. Something tells me that hits. It does.
Yeah, from skeleton. Or on a
She takes a small amount of damage. Running up to attack the one, she feels like a slash behind her from another one. That'll be the end of Skeleton's turn, which will bring us back to the Will-O-Wisp. Which is going to... Not you. Move up one more, and I think attack Aethros.
Please don't.
Seeing as how it's giving the
Try
hanger. I'll run for its money now, even though I know Ebrin and Spid did damage earlier.
Yeah, I've also missed twice now.
Yeah, it's not gonna hit. As Aethros, you feel this like small zap, as if being affected by static. As the Will-O-Wisp, while it does conjure some energy, it barely makes purchase.
I look up at it and be like, just wait, your turn is later.
I'm not done yet.
Yeah.
I'm coming back for you.
I know you're there.
The hag. Nobody in this range is frightened, which means she does not have a lot of leverage. She's going to attack Aethros with her claws. God damn, your AC is 19, isn't it? Or is it 20?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 19.
Yeah, she misses with the first one, and she's going to attack you again. And rolls exactly the same. Okay, never mind. She's trying to make purchase. Aethros, you are just soaking up everything.
I feel like she doesn't even know half of this is happening.
Yeah, I have no idea there's the skeleton behind me. Or I do, I just choose to ignore him.
You've just been...
All you're hearing is ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell is all that?
Into the shield.
That's a good back massage. Just a little to the left.
As
an animal.
you hear her visibly letting out like a shriek, trying to get past you, but she's just unable to, continually just like bleeding a little bit from the damage she's taken previously from other people. And the welt you left on her face from the hammer. That'll bring us to Spit. Spit is gonna can't move into the thing. That poor soul. He's gonna attack one of the skeletons, the one attacking behind Irene. Because he likes Irene and doesn't want to see you get hurt. Good for you, Spit. Oh wait, he gets advantage from pack tactics. That will hit. And we'll do a whopping 8 damage to the skeleton. As the skeleton takes like a chunk of damage, you see like the arrow kind of locks in by like one of its legs, and it really can't move all that well. as Spit nails a good arrow. Which will bring us to the skeleton behind Athros. Seeing as it can't get through to him, it's gonna turn around and attack Arini. Because again, why not?
Why not?
You
Why
really
not?
trying to get gangbanged here. Got 2 skeletons attacking you from each side, or 1 from each side.
That'll hit. Does not crit though, as Arini takes a couple points of damage as the skeletons are beginning to attack her. That'll bring us to Matra. And who also cannot move any closer currently.
Does she have anything to inspire Bictu in her eye, or
Oh yeah, good call.
anything like that?
Arini would inspire Bictune.
Sweet.
Seeing as he's
Arini
been...
or Matra?
Oh. Matra doesn't have anything to inspire now.
Oh yeah, Irini couldn't. She had already done it for Ono.
But she can though. She has 4 uses of inspiration. She can give it to other people. She just can't give it to the same person twice unless they've used it once before.
Yeah, it's another round. She's.
But it's not her.
Oh wait, yeah, no, never mind. You're right. Thank you. I am so sorry. I'm
Oh
getting,
yeah, we're
I'm
all
getting
like thinking it's Arena
sidetracked.
Pride. No, it's Matra. Yeah, Matra can
That's
do
fair.
jack.
That's fair.
Matra's just a little
My
girl.
B.
Just
My B.
Listen, like, as much as I want extra bonuses,
I appreciate the honesty, sir.
I like the sanctity of the game just as much.
Oh, you're good.
Thank you for that. Matra's going to attack the skeleton behind Arini with another arcane bolt.
Kills it.
And that's going to hit.
Sweet.
What's up?
Oh my god, and it deals a blast of damage, and you see like chunks of its bone kind of fall off, but it's still standing and is able to make attacks. That skeleton is insane. It's the boy. Which brings the big team.
I want
You want to do the thing?
Yeah.
Do so with advantage this time.
Ooh, full on advantage.
Because I'm assuming you're making your check. If you're not making your check,
Yeah. No, correct.
Okay. Nope. Yes, you are. You are.
I'm just
uttering
getting
your,
visible.
you are trying. You're getting very frustrated, and it's showing as you're trying so hard to make your
Correct.
do your thing. You're just not able to get it
3
off.
in this map, or 3 in this encounter.
What are the chances of rolling below that threshold that many times? I digress.
I mean, in fairness, I have absolutely no other bonuses, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Anything else you want to do on your turn, sir?
Well, that would have been my action, so all I can really do is move, right? Move in a bonus action, but I don't have any bonus action.
Yeah.
Let's double check. I guess. I'll just do this, and I'll move up just a little bit,
Okay.
and that'll be it.
Okay. That'll bring us to Ono. Remember, you are inspired.
Oh yeah. D6, right?
Correct.
Inspired and no longer frightened.
Inspired and no longer frightened. 100%. Let's get. I think that's my movement. We're right there, up close and personal. Hi.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
want
sees
to.
you approach as it's making its attacks against Athros.
I don't like you, lady. And rinse and repeat. What? Right, am I still
Remember, if
targeting
you're
her?
within 5 feet, it'll be at disadvantage for a ranged attack.
Oh no, yeah, then Yeah. Okay. We're changing up the game, kids.
Do I hear a redo?
If you'll let me not cast a spell, for the very first time, I'm going to actually use this as a weapon.
Okay.
And I'm going to whip out my quarterstaff and take a swing.
Yes.
Yeah. I bum rush her and, like, screaming like a banshee, I take a wild swing at this hag.
You hear Irini yelling, "Go for the knees!"
I'm going. I'm dead.
That's where I am anyway.
I don't reach any higher.
Yeah. Roll slash, because for some reason I'm clicking my quarterstaff, but it won't let me do it. It's not queued up again. It's okay, no worries. Roll slash 1d20. I don't think am I proficient with this? I don't know if I'm proficient with my own
wizards. I think it's one of the few weapons you actually have proficiency in.
Yeah. 1d20 plus 4. Bloosh, right? Oh, god damn it.
Slash roll.
All right, you know.
Or even just slash R.
All that intelligence, you can't roll properly.
Yeah, no, not
That's street smarts.
Sake.
Not gonna make purchase as you, for the first time using this quarterstaff, you kind of like catch the ground and it like snags on one of the rocks nearby.
Okay, it's mostly a stilt. Sorry, lady. And Gebetto is gonna do, since it's right over top of me, it's super uncomfortable by it. I'm just gonna go for a one for the will-o-wisp.
Okay.
So, let me do. You did it! Yay! It didn't hit. I don't think.
What's the rule for flanking?
It's 25 feet up in the air. I don't think it would count in this circle.
For this purpose, it wouldn't count for flanking. But yeah, as long as if you can draw a line between yourself and like the creature and an ally, and it occupies that square, it technically can count for flanking. It's just like it's basically like for Athros, for example. You're right.
I think I know what you get to. Yeah.
Oh, I totally forgot about my damn inspiration too. I probably wouldn't. What was my?
You got a 7.
Yeah, no, nothing with a hat. No.
Not for that one, no. As Gebetto tries to hit an attack on the will-o-wisp, it does not unfortunately make purchase. It kind of like phases through the creature without doing anything.
No worries. We are face to face now.
That'll bring us to Ebrin, unless Athros wanted to do his thing.
Oh, yeah. What's your temp HP at right now?
Me?
Yeah, do you have any?
I don't believe I have any current temp HP. I have... Oh.
You get 9.
Sick! Thank you, Athros. I feel invigorated by your magic.
Yeah. Uh-huh. The darkness is your friend.
I mean, I actually like the dark. I'm a rock gnome, so I'm totally cool with that. You're not getting away from this, lady!
That'll bring us to Ebrin.
Visibly frustrated, takes a deep breath, calms himself. Am going to use sharpshooter once again with advantage.
Woo!
Against the hag?
Yes.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll for damage.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
And sneak attack.
Yeah, don't forget to apply your sneak attack too, because you have
2d6 plus 10.
Yeah.
That's good, Fred.
You'd love to see it.
Yes,
this
we do.
creature is just pounding away at Ebrin. You see that he fires this like super calm arrow, and it moves past Athros. Moves past Athros, like between your hammer and your like in your swing, and it like catches the hag like square in the chest. You see it fall over, DED dead, as it lets out a final like, shriek of pain. It
Snap.
lays down and takes the eternal nap.
Ooh, good shot!
Not out of the woods yet. We still have that thing floating in the air.
This will KO these skeletons.
Oh, even better.
Heck yeah. All right, let's get this light bulb out of the air.
Does that end the frightened ability for everybody who is then?
Yes, that will. So it will be Matra and Spit who lose the frightened condition now.
Just the NPCs.
Yeah, because Aethros had everybody else covered.
Yeah.
Matra is an NPC. Spit is a party member.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, yes, but also
Don't you dare sully Spit.
hang on. He's an NPPM, a non-player party member.
When one of us dies, we become Spit.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a big roll, man. That's a heavy task.
Don't give me too many ideas.
Look at
all right, I'm charging in right now.
like I rush this hag to die.
That'll bring us to Aethros.
Jump
I
into
would
the-
say before my guy ends his turn, I would just move to be next to Spit and Matro, just kind of offering a little bit of a, I don't want to say meat shield, but added damage.
You got
Ranged
10
people.
points.
This is the ranged corner.
I was about to say, I think you're more hurt than they are. But
Maybe not major.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, Spit's looking good.
That's a damn.
That'll bring us to Aethros.
okay. Well, if this little wisp is 25 feet up, I will use Sacred Flame on it. So
Hell
it
yeah.
has to-
I will use Moonbeam.
Did it prompt you to do the save, or do I have to do the damage roll first?
You have to do the damage first.
Okay.
I don't think I'm that dexterous to get out of the moonbeam.
I can do a sideways moonbeam, right?
I would be impressed.
Out of your hands.
Okay, next turn.
Yeah, so that attack is not going to hit as it very evasively moves out of the way of your pillar of fire. Sacred Flame.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh no, the heck's getting back up.
Oh no. Please stand by.
You guys suck, by the way, still.
Who?
All of you.
For?
Things and stuff.
Of course.
I'm trying not to.
Okay.
I'm trying not to say the truth or say what's real.
Well, yeah, I want you guys to figure it out on your own, but also, trying,
You are having a hard time with your rolls.
Right, I just don't want this to take 18 months to come up.
Yeah.
Rini is going to. She doesn't need to make her longsword attacks anymore. She's going to.
Bardic Inspiration, Big Tune, so he can do his thing next round.
Vicious Mockery, that Will-O-Wisp.
I don't know if inspiration will be enough.
Yeah, I think.
Even with
I don't know, because the rolls you've had have been pretty okay. It's just kind of sucked in the meantime for a little bit.
Can she do it to me then?
She's gonna do Vicious Mockery against the Will-O-Wisps. Something about for being so bright you're pretty dim-witted, and attack it with Vicious Mockery.
It's fine.
And it'll fail, taking a couple points of damage. As it's floating in the air, you see its form kind of shiver, or for a brief moment, but it returns back to its orby self. And then she's going to turn around and give Big Tune inspiration and be like, "Come on, buddy, you can do it."
I don't know what you're trying to do, but come on.
Come on.
Yeah, she has no idea, but like, she can tell that you are visibly frustrated. And that'll probably be her turn. Honestly, she wouldn't probably move any closer. She doesn't have a need to. Which should bring us back to the Will-O-Wisp. Oh, so now here's the fun part.
It has disadvantage from Vicious Mockery.
That is true. Oh wait, no, I can't do anything with that. Yeah, it's going to make an attack with disadvantage against Aethros. And miss. You feel a slight tingle in your hair as its electric shock whizzes past you, kind of hitting the wall behind. You have insane AC. Make a plan for that.
Need to go up.
I actually have equal AC with my shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till I get the
You
shield.
guys. Matra's gonna move up.
Finally.
Yeah, now that she can. And she's going to, I think, pop off a shot at the creature, the Will-O-Wisp.
Maybe she takes one more step forward.
Yeah. Come on in the darkness. It's fine. It's nice in here.
We have cookies.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody says come into the darkness, we have cookies, I instantly think of
Ooh, finally. That's going to hit as she conjures an arcane bolt of energy. And also, like, you see it have full effect as it blasts into the Will-O-Wisp. Its form kind of disorientating for a moment and returns back to its shape.
All right.
And that'll be Matra's turn. Did you want to do anything with Matra, Aethros?
Oh, yeah. Give her the 10 HP.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Okay, if you want 10 HP, I guess you can have it.
I guess if I'm gonna crit for this NPC.
Yeah.
So nonplussed.
That'll bring us back to Ono.
And then now we get a thank you for it. God.
Whoa. Hey.
Wait, we're skipping Big Tune?
Oh, wait. You Big Tune.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's my bad. Big
No,
Tune,
you're good.
you are still inspired. Remember that.
It's because you were
I'm
insulted.
so angered.
So help me, you rolled just low enough that it doesn't apply. I'm going to be a sad panda.
Me too. Jin takes a deep breath.
everyone just starts chanting, do the thing. Do the thing.
Roar, kitty, roar!
Yeah, what is it? 1d6?
Yeah.
And do I still get advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
So help me, this doesn't work. I'm going to be so mad. The odds are in your. Finally.
Oh my god, yes!
All right.
So I center myself, having the inspiration from Irini, and I put my hands together in the ways that I have seen others do, and I finally find the right words, and I cast Firebolt.
What?
Go ahead.
Uh,
I'm going to give you, just for sheer DM inspiration, advantage on this roll.
okay.
Oh, yeah, that would have been awful if it misses it.
It's still going to miss.
Oh.
Yes, this bolt of fire that you've finally been able to, like, get the right incantations and hands movements. You kind of fire it out from your paw. and it whizzes right past the side of this will-o-wisp. But I think everybody wonders where this firebolt might have came from if they aren't directly looking at you as you.
Oh, I know. I clocked it. Can I immediately, if you're not going to do anything else, Kitty, please let me RP the fuck out of this. Please.
I guess I'll move up quick, but that's fine.
Go for it.
Okay, that's it then. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I rushed over here into this fashion. Seeing Kitty cast Firebolt, I'm super excited. And I just want to, I'm going to roll it first. Please listen to me. I'm just going to roll it first. I'm doing Firebolt, but what I'd like to do is, if it hits, I want to pull his Firebolt and redirect it back to this fucking creature. And of course it's not going to hit.
Of course it's going to be another...
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. Can I roll the d6? Because it might hit if I roll the d6.
I'm going to be honest with you. It won't hit if you roll a d6.
Right? What's a fucking will-o-wisp? Damn it. No, yeah, I can't. Fuck.
I don't want you to waste it.
No, yeah, I can't hit with it. Damn it. But Gebetto is right there. Damn it. Of course, Gebetto hit.
This whole time, I was really hoping you guys would actually like me things, or like
does not hit.
roll an insight check, or like anything.
Oh, that. Yeah, I should have done an insight check. I don't know what I was thinking.
Especially when I was like, nothing, don't worry about it. No.
Can I transfer? Quick question.
I just trust you. That's it.
I can't hear you.
Can I
close that?
I know. Can I transfer my inspiration through to Gebetto?
Ooh, that's a great question. I'm going to say, for the sheer purpose of, because he can cast spells for you, I think I would give it to him. I would say, go for it.
So then so then I'm going to do right slash R, right?
Yes,
slash roll.
Or slash roll, yeah.
Oh. That makes...
There you go. Now it hits.
Wicked. Okay. And that should be the damage for Gebetto. Just cleaning up one. Nothing. All right.
It's okay. It still chips away.
It chips away. I'll take that.
As this will-o-wisp is hanging out up in the air, avoiding all of the melee attackers. Oh, it's so fun. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm too excited. That's probably why I couldn't grab that firebolt. I'm super excited, Kitty.
I copied you. I was just trying to copy you.
I cannot. I'm grinning. There's no words for. Oh no, it's just grin. Just a huge grin.
I told you I wanted to do magic.
Your perception is not good enough to see at this distance my eyes, but I'm probably tearing up.
So proud.
I told you I wanted to do magic. Apparently it worked. All I had to do was say the words and make the hand motions.
I'm beaming. I cannot. Ono can say no words. And that is Ono's turn.
Ebron?
I smile at Kitty as affectionate as a family member could smile at another family member.
And that'll bring us to Ebron as Ono has a moment of pride.
Gebetto is not within 5 feet of the floating object, is he?
Technically, no, at this point.
Okay.
It did not.
I will use steady aim to give myself advantage, and then I'm going to use a short bow attack at it.
Okay.
Just to
make purchase.
Is that fine, or do you need me to move?
No, since you can ignore cover and stuff, that'll be fine.
Okay, let me target it. Manage. These are all high. That's probably not high enough.
It is not. As you fire your arrow, it once again whizzes past.
Alright, that's everything I can do.
That'll bring us to Aethros.
Hate these stupid light bulbs.
Yeah, Sacred Flame.
Go for it.
Let's go.
Once again, your sacred radiant fire does not make purchase on this creature.
Oh yeah, if it's making a deck save. Yeah, that makes sense. I was thinking it was con for some strange reason.
That's fair. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn there, Mr. Athros?
I'd like to move underneath it and then try and jump up and grab it.
Okay.
No idea if that's something I can do.
Make an athletics check.
It's
It is very unlikely, but we can see. You are always welcome to try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
okay.
This has a 96-inch vertical.
Yo,
Yeah.
for real. Let's go, Larry Bird.
You get about 3-4 feet in the air, and nah, you're not able to grab this floating little light bulb.
All right.
That brings us to Irini.
I'm not even sure Irini can make it with her goat jumps.
I don't think she could either. She's going to continue to mock it and use Vicious Mockery.
Heck yeah.
And this time it does not make purchase. As insult does not seem to be insulting enough.
Hate these stupid light bulbs.
Which will bring us back to the Will-O-Wisp itself. It's going to attack Athros directly below it. Once again, charging some electric energy within itself. Alright, it will hit you with its attack. Are you doing anything as far as reaction is concerned? Okay.
We're gonna eat.
Yeah.
You take 12 lightning damage as its bolt of energy finally hits you and kind of radiates through your metal armor.
Ooh, big deal.
And it's actually going to move over here.
Running away, coward.
Oh, flying away, but yeah.
Stupid light bulb.
What is this light bulb you speak of?
Sorry, it's something I saw in Sigil. Don't worry about it.
It's a torchlight.
It's a weird torchlight. Yes, it's a magical torchlight.
And then that'll be the end of its turn, which will bring us up to Spit.
Crit spit.
Big crit.
Spit's gonna once again ready an arrow from his bow.
Crit. Nat 20.
And his arrow kind of whizzes past as this creature does not seem affected. Which will bring us back to Matra, who, now that this thing is moving away, Matra is once again going to make an attack. Yeah, man, this thing is tough.
Stupid flying orb of light.
There's off another blast of arcane energy, knocking it down just a little bit more in health. It seems to be on its last legs, or if it had any, it would be on its last legs. That brings us to you, Big Tune.
Can I try? I can try again, right?
Yeah, this time you don't have to make the. If you're using the same thing, you don't have to make the check again.
Yeah, we discussed it. That's all I've got for the time being.
Are you doing the Yu Yu Hakusho point?
Sure, why not? If that's what you've done. I just literally mirroring whatever you do.
Yeah, like 90% of the time, if I don't have like a tool in my hand, it's the Yu Yu Hakusho point. I'm literally finger gunning most of my fire bolts.
Big Tune, just because of this ability here, I'm going to give you a DM inspiration, which is a D8. So before I tell you if it hits or misses, you are welcome to add another D8 to your thing.
Sweet.
Because you are very hyped up right now.
And you do.
And that is going to hit. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Tuck the pinky. Tuck your pinky.
I talked.
All right, Big Tune, do you want to describe how you do it as you take the winning blow?
Taking further inspiration from everything that I've seen Ono do as far as the firebolt goes, I point at it, and I add a little bit of flair, and I just go, bang! And the firebolt flies out, and I guess probably engulfs it.
As you see this figure, this ball of energy and light get hit by this firebolt, it kind of mixes with the overall shape of the with this little bulb, and you hear what almost sounds like a screech at first, like someone being like stabbed, as it evaporates and disappears entirely.
Don't worry, that's not it screaming. It's just it's leaving its corporeal form.
And
no, it's screaming.
That's not screaming.
I am absolutely chuffed, and I just have the biggest shit-eating grin on.
I scream in excitement at you. I grab my quarterstaff, bum rush that cauldron, and go to wedge it under there to tip it over in the direction of this dead zombie, whatever, skeleton thing.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can I do an investigation on the hag?
Can I help? Oh no.
Yeah. Can I try and help and like flip it all the way over, like over? help too much?
Okay. I would say, yeah, if people are looking to help Ono with his tipping of the cauldron, that would be acceptable. He would have either advantage, or somebody else could roll it with advantage with him helping you.
I have a +1 to my athletics, so anyone who wants to roll with me, fine.
I'll roll then.
Yeah, roll.
Can I investigate the hag then?
Yeah, if you want to investigate the hag, you can. That's fine.
Myself.
Yeah, you definitely got it. Big Tune. Hell yeah.
I am chuffed. I am feeling myself.
I'm super proud of you, bud.
As the
I've been waiting. That's our third.
You have no issue with the three of you working together, tipping over the cauldron and dumping all of the contents of this cauldron down, and it kind of washes over to where those bodies are, as it gets coated in red and intestinal goodies. The inside itself doesn't seem to linger with the contents either. It's kind of like using a coated a coated pot to cook your food. It kind of all just washes out. I would say as you dump it out, I want either, it can be all three of you, it can be one of you, someone to make a investigation check on the cauldron.
I got a plus to my investigation.
I'll help one of them.
Not going to be.
I'll take the help action.
That's going to be the best way.
Well, Big Tune, if you want to give me the help action, and then can I get a guidance from Aethros?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That is acceptable.
Stick. Okay.
Yeah.
As Ibrin, you look through like the hag itself, and at first you don't really feel almost like anything at all, but you look on one of its fingers, and you see a small ring inlaid with what looks to be some form of it would be ruby on the top. on one of its fingers. It's made out of like a sterling silver type material.
I'll take a piece of cloth or rag I have, remove the ring, put it in my bag, and then I'm gonna take out my sword and behead the creature and take the head with us.
You find anything?
There's a reddish ring, as you hear like my sword make impact on the neck.
Bring it over.
Taking
Begin
a head.
to ritually make a circle of identification.
Is it red from the blood or?
Maybe. Red in nature. Oh, maybe. Who knows? I guess before I put it away, I would kind of just put it in my pocket for a quick second, and then continue to hack away till we have the head of this creature.
Super quick question, God.
E.
Can I make my ritual identification circle large enough to catch the cauldron and whatever other items that we find, or are you going to make me do individual rotations of it?
You're doing identify.
Yeah, but I got to do it ritually, so it's I was gonna do my ritual cast and then do my speed burn it, so just do it like once, like my once quick cast, because I don't have.
Do we want to do that here, or do we want to get back to town?
No, I gotta take a dude. I have got to sleep. I gotta take a break. I gotta take a nap. I'm beat.
Just get it out of the way quick, and then.
I would say, for sheer purposes of today, make an Arcana check as you do it.
I would love to. So yeah.
I would let him do his thing, and then as he's about done, I would hand him.
Is this Arcana check modified in any way with my identification?
No, it'll just be just your standard Arcana check.
Okay.
How heavy would be a hag head to carry?
I'm gonna say 10 pounds.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I would say you'd be able to identify the ring as well as the cauldron. As you would see in the cauldron, as you look through it with your investigation, that there were a set of inlaid arcane runes of sorts lining the inside.
Yep.
Which, as you investigate the two of them, the first thing you find is with the cauldron, that it is a cauldron that seems to, essentially whatever is inside it, it seems to continually generate that substance until the cauldron is full. So it's like a cauldron that has a never-ending supply of whatever you put inside. If you put water, it never run out of water. If you put beef stew, it would never run out of beef stew. Also known as a cauldron of plenty.
Unlimited food.
And the ring that you identify, it seems to be some form of minor ring of like regeneration. It seems that every few seconds when your person is feeling either wounded or very low on health, it seems to restore that health to the wearer.
Holy shit!
Gimme.
I mean, if I could definitely have that, that'd be great.
Just
Also fair.
All right.
Would that require attunement?
It would require attunement.
Yeah.
I figured.
Okay. I serious vote for us to sit down, take a break, have a mini family powwow, and then negotiate how we're gonna get this thing back to the town, because as cool as this thing is, I don't think we can keep this thing. As very cool as it is, this would be better served literally somewhere else.
First and foremost, can I just make like a general, like, I guess it would, I would like it to be investigation. I just want to make sure that there is nothing like remaining as far as the fishermen, like any sort of, any of their personal belongings.
Nothing else is gonna come after us, essentially.
Well, no, I just want to make sure that there's no like personal belongings.
Property of Todd the fisherman,
Right? Yeah, like, or
use as identification.
Okay. Yeah. Big Tune, make an investigation check.
I'm gonna.
Could we use my investigation of the hag to parlay with that, or no?
No.
Okay.
Because the hag is entirely separate.
You're guiding me, I'm assuming.
I'm gonna give you the help action, so you have.
guide.
Okay, so no guidance. Or
No,
Ben?
I will guide you.
Yeah. There we go. That's what's up.
How long does it take to attune to the ring?
It would require a long rest. As you kind of look through the corpses that are laying amongst the cavern floor, they seem to be picked pretty clean. You see like some of the rags that like are the remnants of clothing that they had, probably from fighting the skeleton earlier. They're pretty torn apart. But as far as like, you know, identifying features, I mean, other than someone having dental records or something in this day and age, it'd be pretty hard to pick them apart from each individual.
And like, they didn't have anything like, there was no like, oh, hey, this was, you know, like, just for example, like, this was Todd the Fisherman's ring, or nothing like that. There's like no, like, they are literally like skinned completely.
They are skinned like barren.
More to the effect of like, how about if Bictoon grabs one of their faces or cheeks or teeth? Do they have any weird shaped teeth, cracked teeth, oddly
just like, so we can just kind of like, just
hey,
maybe describe it to the to the back in town to prove that we're not just like, we just killed this random hag. Like,
one skeleton had a wicked overbite or something.
I would say that there's like one of them that kind of has like a couple moles on one side of one of their cheeks. And then maybe one's missing a couple teeth in the front of their mouth from the skeleton that you feel is not from combat. But otherwise they're pretty hard to identify.
Yeah, they're pretty mangy.
okay, that's fine.
I take note of those features. Honestly, for real, can we can we?
We want to make camp here temporarily to at least.
That's fine. But let's just do it in shifts. Like Aethros and I will take like the first shift. Everybody rest up, and then 2 people switch with us. I'd really like to get out of here.
I know
would
you.
too, but I think we should at least take a little break here to kind of catch our breath. We've had a bit of
At least an hour. Give me at least an hour.
That's fine.
Like at
would
least
we be able to?
Let
Would we be able to tell that it's safe enough for that, Dakota?
I would say I'm just gonna partner off your rolls from earlier here. You feel that this was probably the overall threat of the cave, and this area back here probably being the source of why the caves were singing or letting out strange tones earlier. You feel pretty confident that if you rested right now that you shouldn't be disturbed.
Hell yeah.
All right.
At least in the short term.
Yeah.
I'm fine with a short rest because then I can at least get back a healing spell just in case.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then
That's fine.
at least we have that in the pocket on the way back to the town.
Aethros, can you handle a short rest?
Sure.
Does a short rest offer me any benefit, Dakota?
Recovering your hit points, you can spend hit dice to recover HP.
That's also a plus for the most of us who have taken damage.
Yeah. If anything happens, wake me up. Obviously, wake us up, but I'm gonna take a short rest as well.
Yep.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna roll a dice. It doesn't prompt me to take back a. Hold on. It's a new day. Recovery limit. Yeah, it doesn't prompt anything about like my arcane recovery.
That is interesting. It's half your. Is it half your wizard level in spells that you can take?
Yeah, it's only I can only. Oh, here I have to click it. I actually have to click
Okay.
it. There we go.
Nothing bad happens if you run out of hit dice, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Yeah, so I only get the one spell back. Oh, it doesn't do it automatically, so I'm just gonna pop.
That's
Face
fine.
lock back. Cool.
As all of you are able to take a short rest that hour going by rather quickly, honestly. And you also notice that during this resting period that the singing that you had heard from the caves leading up to now seems to have stopped. As you come to the end of an hour feeling a little bit more rested.
Now, hear me out, guys. I understand that we need to get back to town, and I agree. But when I say this, I don't mean right now. I would like to come back here and investigate the rest of this cave.
Oh, I've made a map of this location. I'm 100% down with that. I love that idea. But like, yeah, yeah, like let's get this huge thing back to town. Let's take like a formal like nap. Like
how heavy is this cauldron?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna take at least you and Athros.
Right.
It'll take at least 3 of you with a strength score of over 10 to be able to move it back to wherever you need.
Easy money for me.
I can constantly guide one of you, so that way it at least buffs your strength check.
Well, how heavy could it be?
It's a cauldron.
Yeah.
It's a magical cauldron.
So yeah, it might be lighter.
All right, so we got 2 of us. We need.
I mean, Sticky is an arcane proficient person that you're within your right to think that way.
I can assist as well. So us 3 will carry it out of here.
All right. So you guys want to rock and roll and do this right now?
Yep. Let's Italy
GTF out of here.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guide in like everyone in shifts, I guess, between the 3 of you.
Yeah. Let's just make sure we don't fall through the ice.
Yeah.
As soon as we change from rock to ice or dense ice to normal ice, I am like ray of frosting with Matra.
Yep. And the 2 of you, when you get to that surface there, would like be blasting the ice with like ray of frost and stuff, at least hard enough to help make sure that you guys don't fall through. I would say I want our people moving the cauldron to make an athletics check. Just for overall, I'll take the average of your 3 scores and see how we do.
Who's got the lower modifier so I can guide that person?
Probably Ebrin.
All right,
I got mine's only at 11.
All right, yeah, take the.
I got mine.
1d4, straight normal. Right.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, between the 3 of you, you're able to either carry it, or when you get tired of carrying it, like roll it on its side forward to kind of reduce the strain.
I just imagine that whoever is like taking the shift of carrying the brunt of it is like doing like the David carrying the world.
the Atlas kind of movement.
They're Atlas, yeah, not David. Yeah.
I get you. I felt you.
As
I was thinking, friends. Now just turn it.
Pivot.
As you make your way out of the caves and you're able to carefully navigate your way down the side of the entrance, so that way you can carry the cauldron down. You would make your way back to the I'm assuming to the skiv that's is what hauled you out here. It's still hanging out by the empty boat.
Are the harpy bodies messed with, desiccated, or ravaged, or gone in any fashion?
Yeah, what happened to our friend Mr. Wolf? Did he
take the bait? Did he go out and grab food?
You did see that there was one harpy in particular, the one that was probably closest to the caves, that seems they seem MIA at this time, and there's a small trail of blood leading back towards the cavern.
Yeah. All right, cool. Far out. All right, yeah, let's strap this sucker in.
Are we able to bring back the other skiff, like tie it off and bring it back?
Well, the other one was an actual boat, like a canoe that they used out in the water.
Is it still in working order?
It is still in working order as it's floating up and kind of brushing up alongside the ice wall that it's like flittering between where you park your skiv. It's kind of just been hanging there So if you wanted to take it back with you, you could tie it to the back of the skiff.
That's good evidence enough as it is.
Yeah.
We're bringing their damn boat back.
I would assist Ono or whoever and tie that off and get on our way back to Easthaven.
Yeah, we'll just drag it along.
Okay. As you kind of like use your best judgment and tie it off in a way that you think it won't hinder your travels back to town. As you
hold on, give me like 2 seconds. I can actually, if you'll let me, I got the thing for the what's the prompt. Did it prompt? No? Damn it. Oh, it didn't prompt. Never mind.
Tinker?
Yeah, it never prompts for a roll.
Oh.
You're just trying to like.
I mean, I was just gonna do. Yeah, I was just gonna do like a regular. If you'll let me, I'll just do it like an intelligence check or whatever.
Yeah, do an intelligence check with your Tinker tools with proficiency.
Oh. Right. Boop.
Oh yeah, you find a way to kind of fasten it to the back of the skiff, so it's not like fully dragging behind. It's kind of like just attached in the back. You kind of use some of the resources you have on hand to make a temporary holster of sorts for the front of the canoe.
Dang it! Tie a knot. Awesome. Okay, it should be secure, and that, oddly enough, the cauldron is counterbalancing it. So, I think we're ready to rock and roll.
I'd say on the way back, I'd probably just pull Ono aside or just whisper to him, like, as selfish as my reasons with wanting to keep the ring, you should probably give it to Big Tune.
We'll talk about that over a warm fire just before bed.
As you, it'll take you about an hour worth of time with the travels here to make your way back to town. You'll arrive at about midday, right just before midday. The sky being dimly lit as always, as you bring the skiff back. And while it does prove sometimes difficult, you're able to park the skiff along the side of one of the docks. And you see that the captain from the guard seems to have been waiting out here for a little while. Let me get her name one more time, quick. It's been a little while. You see Captain Indra kind of takes off her the helmet that she's been wearing this whole time. There's like a light leather, like a warm cap underneath it. Did you find anything? And she like looks to the skiff and she looks to the boat. I see I've answered my own question here.
Gesticulation.
I would say as soon as she says, "Do you find anything?" I would toss that right by her feet.
Toss what? The haghead?
The haghead?
Yep. And I'm gonna remove that from my inventory.
Little.
She looks down and like looks back up at the party.
And then when she looks back up, I toss the 2 remaining harpy heads right next to it.
Okay. As
He liked to shock and awe you, but yes, these were the problem.
I mean, that's unfortunate. I'm going to assume that means that our fisherman friends are no longer with us.
A gentleman who's missing some teeth from the front, and what looks like another gentleman who may or may not have had a weird, obscure mole that may or may not have represented one of the kings from 10 years ago. Also, their boat.
Yeah, I suppose those are good indicators. Yeah, the descriptions that you've given here do match 2 of our citizens here who've gone missing. Why don't you come inside and, like, because you guys are like, if we look at the map of 10 towns here, I believe you guys should be.
We're at that top right part. I stepped away. Give me a second. We took off from the wet trout area.
Yeah.
So I assume that's where we would return.
For some reason,
Oh no, it logged me out. No, why?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. Give me a second. Alright, let's try this again once. Wonder if Foundry's had an issue quick. Might have been just a quick hiccup. I'm able to get back in, so I'm hoping all of you can too.
What happened?
I got logged out. I got like kicked.
Yeah, I got kicked too, so that's not saying anything.
I'm fine.
How? Okay.
Yeah, I got back in though. Is everybody else okay?
Yeah, I'm just logged in.
Yeah, I'm still in.
It's still quick thing.
Okay,
Dog
so
knocked out.
you see Captain Indra like kind of signals to all of you. Why don't we step inside the wet trough where it's a little bit warmer? We can talk. You guys answered our requests, and you guys deserve some payment.
Quick, weird question. What do you guys have a use for this, or can we get paid for this at all? I mean, is this like a thing? And I'm like thumbing to the cauldron.
Is there something special about it? Is it just the
Basically,
then we
if you
definitely
put
need to go
the-
inside and talk. Then we definitely need to go inside and have a chit chat.
All right.
Yeah. Fucking A, 1 second. You as she like nods to your words. Yeah, I have a table set aside, and well, Nemetra, the proprietor of the Wet Trout, just put on some fresh food, so there'll be food for you waiting inside, hopefully. As she begins walking up towards the entryway to the Wet Trout, the tavern, right outside the docks.
Very nice.
Everybody going inside?
Sure.
I suspect.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna pat Big Tune on the back and be like, "Hey, good job. You did it."
As she kind of holds the door open for all of you to enter. Before you even enter, you can hear the sounds of music being played over on a stage, and the sounds of someone singing. Irini, though she's not here, would recognize the song that's actually being played as a song that she's heard in some areas of her past, but not up here yet. As you step inside, it's actually a nicely warm tavern. There's a couple different fires going, one on each side of the overall establishment. Imdra kind of walks over, her boots clacking against the wood, and you see that she has a whole table, usually is fit for 12 people, that she's reserved for herself, in the hopes that there either be you returning, or well, she'd look like a fool. And she sits down, and you see that there's already tankards of ale sitting at your tables, and a center display of some form of venison type meat. As it kind of wafts into your nose, it smells way better than the beef stew that you had smelled at the cauldron itself. So, let's talk payment.
Oh,
10,000 gold.
holy cheese and crackers, Big
A
Two.
person.
10,000 gold.
10,000 gold.
I don't. That's
Are we bidding here?
No,
50.
there's there was a bill for this, guys. There was an actual bill for this.
That's per person, and we'll give you the cauldron for free.
No.
No.
Hush your mouth. Hush.
No, I want the cauldron of meat too.
No, no, we can't. Okay.
10k gold per person. I'd give him the cauldron.
10,000 gold per person. You'd be better off looking for that down in Hiroshima, but you ain't gonna find that kind of money up here. And she'd chuckle. So, I didn't tell you what the payment was.
No, you
Before
were
you guys
extremely
left.
vague.
For finding out the information of what happened to those fishermen, I present you with two options. These are options that are directly pulled from our own reserves that a lot of us don't really have use for, but someone like yourself, an adventuring group like yourself, you might be able to find something good for it. And she pulls out from her pack a scroll, and she pushes it. She would look to see where Ono was sitting, and she would push it his direction.
I'm already at attention.
I take it.
I mean, I make a sleight of hand check or a straight up dex check. This is magic!
As she slides it towards Ono, if Bigtoon isn't going to try and steal it, she would nod for you to be able to open it if you want to. If Bigtoon's going to, then it'd be a contesting dexterity check.
I do like the fake reach for it to like make him panic for a second.
This is, you're getting the freshest copy of Harry Potter on the first day. Yeah, I'm like, no, I gotta get away.
Yeah.
I delicately unroll. What is this scroll?
This scroll contains a spell that, while you cannot cast it right now, is very familiar to you. Is a scroll of fireball.
Oh.
It's one of the options. Is that spell. I know that there are some arcane people who could probably make good use for this spell. And for anybody who isn't attuned to the arcane, it'd be a good one-off.
And your
what if I can't read?
Option is...
and she would look to Ebrin. I was waiting for someone to ask that. And she pulls out from her bag another smaller bag and puts it on the table and slides it over Ebrin's way.
I would open it up, and what do I see?
You see a black void. As
What color's the bag?
This bag itself is gray in color, but it has some arcane etchings on the side. If you would try to either grab anything out of the bag, you would feel nothing in there currently, but you feel that this might be a bag of holding.
I would look at her.
I'd draw sigils on the table.
I would look at her and be like, okay. I like both options as I look over to Ono, and he's probably just like shaking in enjoyment, like convulsing almost.
I have my palm on the scroll itself, my left palm on the scroll itself, and with my right hand, I am drawing out sigils to do another ritual cast of Identify. If she won't tell me what that thing is, I'm gonna find out right now.
No one's asked.
How about before I answer?
What is it? Before I finish these next three sigils.
Before I answer, does your town have a problem with shortages of food or anything like that? Can you answer a question before we give you our answer?
She would answer Ono first, going into, and then as you ask your question, she would answer you. The bag right there seems to lead to a void of sorts. Seems that you can store items inside this place, and when you reach inside, you just think of whatever item you're trying to grab and to pull it back out. It's nifty, don't get me wrong, but it's not something that we'd like to carry on our guard, and I don't really find a large use for it. More useful for people like yourself trying to travel out and about. To answer your other question, she looked to Ebrin. Food's been kind of tight. I mean, there's some cattle that we have, and we get imports from the south from the Snowpiercer and the Iron Shepherd. When they bring shipments into Termalane, we get some of those shipments, but we sometimes it's kind of hard to come by, and when the shipments don't come regularly, well, people get a bit hungry.
But you are a town that takes care of the others in your town itself.
We do what we can to feed the needy. All of us are doing our best that we can to survive in the rime up here.
I'd kind of look at the party and be like, look, I've definitely made my mistakes in the short time I've been here. I would gesture towards, or look towards Matra. I would proposition, how about we take both items and we will give you this cauldron. From our knowledge, whatever food source you put into it, it will consistently regenerate and grow. So with your town, especially having shortages of food, you could have this at the town center, town hall, constantly growing and brewing a form of food, and essentially your town will never go hungry. And now, if I'm over speaking for the rest of the party, you guys can speak up, but I feel like that would be a fair trade.
This cauldron's worth way more than that. These 2 items.
I mean, the 2 items are not to be rude. The 2 items is a really good start. The cauldron, we can't travel with it, but payment on top of that, because it's took us a lot to get there, to get this, and to fell the creature that we rended it from. We went through an excessive amount of spells and a lot of components, so monetary recompense would be adequate on top of the 2 items. If we can't get the 2 items on top of that, then we'll figure out which one we're going to take, but definitely some kind of monetary recompense.
Yeah, we got ouchied a lot.
Well, some of you did.
We as a group.
Spit would look at himself up and down and kind of like tap himself and be like, "Spit, no hurt."
Spit, literally, our goblin envoy, our goblin footman, our goblin ward, Spit, our trustful and trusted party member, was integral in taking down this crazy freaking hag. So we gotta hook Spit up.
She would, listening to your words, kind of take it all in and give you a affirmative look. Yeah, a cauldron like that is definitely worth more than what these items are. Before I can tell you what we can do for you monetary wise, I'm gonna have to go grab the town speaker, if that's all right with you.
That's cool. I'm finishing casting Identify Virtually.
Yeah, food's on me. And our patron already knows, so don't you worry about a thing. It'll all be taken care of by the town for the favor that you pulled for us to investigate these missing town fishermen. Let me go see if the town speaker is free, and I'll be back shortly, and we can discuss what we can do as the town to help properly give you your right reward. In the meantime, you're more than welcome to weigh over your options here. I'm not going to ask for them back right now. You seem like a good lot. And I'll be right back. And she stands up and gives you all one last look over and begins to walk out the door to go grab the town speaker. As she does that, just to get your identify out of the way, were you doing the scroll in the bag, or what were you?
I mean, I'm gonna trust her, and if she says it's a scroll of fireball, I mean, when I transcribe it, I'll know it's a scroll of fireball after 6 minutes. So.
True.
But no, I want to confirm what this little baggie is.
The bag is definitely a bag of holding.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, standard size, just a little bit different color than maybe what you've seen in the past, but it is a bag of holding. It's not a bag of devouring or anything that would trap you.
Yeah, sick. Okay.
What are the diameters of the bag of holding? Like, how big can you?
It's essentially like a messenger bag, but the inside is ridiculously large.
Yeah, it can hold up to 500 pounds, and that's an item that you can actually. It's an item that you can actually look up, I believe, in the SRD on here.
Is there
an item I can build, but I guess I don't have to build it right now.
As she goes off to gather the town speaker, I think that's where we're going to call it for the day, since it is 9 o'clock.
What if we just put him in ran?
Could we pick up the conversation in the morning and take a rest tonight?
No, well, we're in a party.
I was gonna say, it's like 11 o'clock it's like 11 something in the morning. So if you were gonna rest, you could, but we're gonna worry about that next time when we pick things back up. Good job, everybody.
A will-o-wisp, some friggin' zombies, some skeleton zambies.
It was a good time.
That's a good stuff.
Is everybody good for next week?
It is Easter, but I think we'll be all right.
Oh, right. No, that's true. I'll have to play that one by ear just in case I have things going on.
We'll wait to make a decision.
Yeah, I'll just send out a message to everybody later on in the week in case people don't know about their family plans right now.
Right.
Worst case scenario, we wait another 2 weeks. It's not a big deal. It's okay.
Right.
But with that in mind, it has been a very long day, and I'm very tired, and I've been on spring break all week, so I've been putting off doing some work, so I'm going to get some work done before I go to bed. So I will leave all of you to it.